I've been watching Saturday Night Live for a few years now, and while I enjoy the sketches and the musical act and Weekend Update, my favorite part of SNL comes at the very end. I love the final goodbyes of the night. The moment when the host thanks the musical act and any special celebrity guests for the show and bids the audience goodnight. When the credits roll and the cast turns their backs to the audience to celebrate what they've just achieved. It's the only moment in the show we get to see the cast as people, human beings. Obviously, yes, that's what they always are and what they always have been throughout the entire 90 minutes leading up to this moment. But that time is spent with every one of them acting exclusively as performers where the pressure is on and any mistake could completely derail the show, their career, and their life. Okay, yeah, that's a bit dramatic, but I stand by it, at least a little bit. As someone who has done my fair shake of live theater, albeit never at a level higher than Community, I know with absolute certainty that the feeling you get standing on that stage when the hard part is done and all that's left to do is bask in the applause of a glowing audience is nothing short of blissful and amazing. This is that times 100 every single week. It's important we get to see the cast as people, beyond the structure of a sketch, beyond the confines of the way their characters are written. Here is where we get to see that these people are more than coworkers. More than collaborators. They're friends. They're family. Watching them hug and praise one another is so deeply tender and moving that it's hard not to feel caught up in it, especially if it's the final show for a departing cast member. It is in these moments that I get hit with the reminder that I am watching artists, watching human beings, work their asses off not just to try to make me laugh, but to try to find joy in each other. All of this became particularly apparent to me starting here, when SNL went dark at the start of the COVID lockdown. They couldn't do this anymore. The SNL at home shows were a noble effort to pull together, but it very obviously wasn't the same. When the credits rolled at the end of those episodes over an empty stage, it was haunting. It was hollow. It was sad. The opportunity for this family to come together to celebrate their good work had gone missing, perhaps when we needed it most. This isn't the same as a red carpet where while the celebs are out as themselves and not some character, they still have to perform. Even when they act quirky with each other and clearly show that they are friends, it can still feel staged or stilted. Compare this to Bowen Yang and Sarah Sherman popping in and out of frame in the background as Amy Schumer says goodnight. There's a spontaneity here that can't be recreated anywhere else. It's a shame this section of the show usually gets cut off as they run over the network's time limit.
They told me I had 30 seconds to say something. I didn't have anything planned. I guess I could say one thing.
To see it, I have to pop onto the SNL Twitter page where they post the clip. And I always do. I want to see the praise they feel. I want to see if that actor will make a statement about that current issue. I want to see if that cast member will have managed to change out of their last costume in time. I want to see that these artists are messy and human, with loving relationships formed through the art they are making. I want to feel that. I hope you can feel it too.